What are you doing? What, are you cold?
Yeah.
Foul called on William Maynard, his first, team first.
It was popping in there.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't get this thing.
Just like the number 2.
Hey, Jesse.
I'm going over to second.
Okay.
Foul Elliott. Sixth third. Team third.
USA Motors, Mercer County Family Eye Care, Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement, Bank Orion, Huffman's Farm and Home, Toyota Muscatine, Mercer County Garage.
The Friday night in Aledo, Illinois, where the Mercer County Golden Eagles host the Orion Chargers in Three Rivers Athletic Conference West Division play. Not much going on around the area. Set for a 7 o'clock tip-off. Well, good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to high school basketball on a Friday night on WRMJ. It's Mercer County hosting Orion Chargers coming in at 17-6 on the season. Orion looking to remain at 100%. The big loss that the Golden Eagles suffered on Tuesday was leading scorer Brady McPeak was out, averaging just under 19 points per game. He didn't play in a 59-32 loss to Illini West. He is back in the lineup tonight, or out the schedule tonight, with a lot of the area action being wiped out due to the extreme bitter cold. More coming up on WRMJ High School basketball on a Friday night. It's
Zinc Excavating for water lines, sewer repair, basement installation and repairs, footings and tilings. Call Zinc Excavating. Need black dirt? Call Zinc Excavating. 9-337-4569.
Make this the year to make the money you spend count. Shop at Huffman's Farm and Home and earn money back to spend in the store. As an added perk, you'll receive offers throughout the year exclusive to rewards members. Sign up today online at huffmansfarmandhome.com or visit Huffman's Farm and Home in Fort Madison, West Burlington.
They sell the financing process or maintenance and body shop services after purchase that are second to none. You can always expect that prevailing attitude of excellence. Experience for yourself. Toyota of Muscatine's attitude of driving excellence.
Tired of a noisy, clunky garage door? Or maybe it just won't open? It's in fresh options, fast service, and the kind of friendly, local help you can trust. Call Mercer County Garage Doors today at 309-628-02.
Pep band not playing tonight because of the cold. Not really a whole lot of student involvement, it looks like, tonight. As well as, again, this is one of just a handful of games around the area that is being played. Mercer County and Orion junior varsity game in the final minute, with Orion in control by a spread of 65-44. Look around the standings in the track west before we tell you the Golden Eagles going to try to hang around in the conference race tonight as well. Riverdale 2-3 in league play. Monmouth Roseville 1-4. Rockridge winless in the conference at 0-5. in the track west. One other game will be played tonight, and then on the east side of the conference, Erie Proviso and Kewanee postponed. No makeup day for that game set yet, and then Hall hosting Mendota postponed to Tuesday night the 27th as well. High school wrestling, the Bob Mid Invitational on as scheduled, both tonight and into tomorrow, though a handful of schools have canceled and will not be coming. That tournament will continue both tonight and into. Bender texted he has like an entire home of Benders, and I guess not quite Benders. Brody, Brylan, Braxton, Noah, and then Grace Boner, Piper Russell, Jansen Bender. I'm glad that Noah Bender is so we'll see them on Tuesday with that game with Rockridge, as we mentioned. It was rescheduled from tonight to Tuesday night. Varsity teams have taken the floor as the county and Orion on WRMJ.
When life tackles you with unexpected collisions, Brad's Collision Service in Aledo is your MVP. Our expert team will get you back in the game fast. For functional, organized, and efficient workspace. Brad's Collision Service, 309-582-2413 or bradscollisionservice.com.
Mobile banking is here at Farm and is right at your fingertips on your cell phone. Check balances, transfer funds, and more wherever you are. Manage your finances on the go with Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois' mobile banking.
Children with uncorrected vision conditions or eye health problems can face many barriers in life, academically, socially, and athletically. Mercer County Family Eye Care can help Family Eye Care by calling 582-2421. Mercer County Family Eye Care, 106 South College Avenue, Aledo.
Pregame coverage continues on WRMJ. Mercer on Saturday, falling to Normal West by 2 points, 56-54 in a tight game. Got back in the win column Wednesday, crushing Knoxville by a score of 74-33. Other losses this season, that loss to Riverdale, knocking off the Rams on January the 16th, last Friday, by a score of 68-45 at home. The Chargers have also dropped games to Sherrard from back on December 12th. 50 are the losses for Orion in the 25-26 season. Mercer County's 10-9, 3-2 in the Track West. The Golden Eagles have lost their most recent game, as we talked about off the top of the broadcast. Mercer County's won just 2 games. They opened the new year of the schedule following Erie Provincetown 60-54. Lost to Macomb and West Hancock 47-35 and 55-34 on back-to-back nights. Got the win column on the new year, beating Riverdale on the road 59-32 on Tuesday night. Brady McPeak back in the lineup for Mercer County tonight. Golden Eagles have their full complement of players, though. Coach Edom was telling me before the game, not near 100% for really any of them. McPeak isn't fully 100%, but will be good to go with their full grouping of players. Orion missing one piece. We talked about it earlier. Their junior point guard, Finley Boyd, 7.5 points, around 2 rebounds, 2 assists per game, out tonight as he is dealing with number 7. We'll come back and hear from our head coaches next. It's high school basketball on a Friday night in the Track West with Mercer County hosting Orion. More coming up on WRMJ.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so Sexton Ford, the talk of the town. Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Give your home the functionality and energy efficiency that you need. We insulate each cavity and custom bend the aluminum wrapping on the outside, leaving you with a maintenance.
On WRMJ, the Mercer County Golden Eagles hosting the Orion Chargers. Speaking with Orion head coach Larry Anderson, kind of a unique day, of course. School canceled for both schools.
I told some people over here, I'm glad we're playing. What else could we be doing tonight?
Right. So you're, like a lot of teams this time of the year, dealing with some sickness. One of your guards, Finley Boyd, who's been in the starting lineup for a lot of the season, out tonight dealing with sickness.
He's been producing. He had a real good game the last game out and the one before that. So, yeah, we've got to make some adjustments.
So you got back in the win column, I know, Wednesday at home against Knoxville after coming up just short. Second half of conference play now.
We had a couple really good practices this week, playing very hard. I'd like to think we're playing our best basketball. I would definitely
do is you really are able to have the luxury of having really great depth, where of course you want to be full strength, but missing Finley Boyd, I think, gives a chance for some of those complementary pieces who maybe don't get as many minutes.
I'm sure that whoever is in there getting his minutes is going to play hard and play well.
Well, this game for you, obviously, you're trying to keep one game off of the pace of Sherrard going into the matchup with them next week. If you can go 2-0 in the next 2 conferences,
you're going to get a battle. Just like tonight, Mercer County, they beat Riverdale and they played Sherrard within 3 points, so they're playing really good basketball. We got to be ready.
And then just last on a night that went perfectly right for the Chargers. So just what do you take away from those first 2 meetings coming into this one here in late January now?
Well, I don't expect it to be anything like that. We were really, really hot that night. McPeak from going crazy. He's a great player. And DeMuth is good. And Andreessen's good. Their starting 5 is very solid. So we're going to have to be good. And obviously we got to rebound the basket.
At First Community Bank, our 3 loan officers have worked together for over 25 years. This is a feat of consistency you will not easily find anywhere else. Our customers get the benefit.
Value, selection, and a knowledgeable sales staff ready to help you find what you're looking for. That's what you'll find at Essig Motors. Here's Rashawn King.
This month,
where you plan to stop at Essig Motors in Aledo today or visit their website at essigs.com.
High school basketball tonight on WRMJ. Mercer County back at home hosting the Orion Chargers Tuesday night, and Brady McPeak sounds like he's here. Just how's everybody feeling coming into today?
Well, as far as being here today, it's exciting as a coach to see faces of kids that have been out and sick and kind of make for kids to get the rest they needed this week. But we have guys that are here that I know are not 100%, but just seeing their faces, being in the gym, they're ready to
Tuesday that weren't able to practice Monday with as much sickness as they had. You mentioned kids missing Wednesday and Thursday that were out sick, and even the kids that were there, weren't at 100%. So how much does that, change maybe specifically what your practice plan?
And the guys that were there were not feeling the best. So like you're going to shorten your practice time, and then you're really going to hone in on like 1 or 2 key points that we want to improve upon and get. But like the number one thing, like, yeah, we want to play the game, we want to compete, but it's like we got to
minutes, I guess, target for kids coming in, or is it just kind of let's see how they feel as they play?
So we talk about that stuff like rotations in our coaching staff and when, and the answer we kind of all laugh about when we look at each other is like the game will tell. We get rest during the flow of what the game is. Maybe they don't have to get as much, but we count on our guys to communicate with us when they need breathers too. So no, just the game will tell us. Definitely tell, like, they have a lot of talent, a lot of kids and athletes. And as long as we can do the things that we've been doing in the idea of taking care of the basketball, not giving up on us early and to where we are now in the season, is I think our guys' toughness and rebounding and physicality and rebounding's picked it up. So like if we can do those 2 things, and again, anybody on our schedule, I think our guys can compete with.
Wind down, but just defensively, some keys to slow him down, because I know he's a kid that can really, really hurt you if he gets going.
No, he's an absolute stud, and yeah, coaching against him isn't always the best, but he puts on a show. They got to close gaps down and don't give him easy penetration lanes.
All right, Coach Tim Seedham, good luck tonight against Orion. We'll talk to you afterwards, sir. I appreciate the time.
You bet. Thanks, Ty.
I'm Ty Taylor. More coming up on
Shaw Floors, available at Cooper Floor Covering. If you've been wanting to replace your hardwood floors with the colder months here, Cooper Floor Covering has you covered with Shaw Floors, the best carpet for you and your bank account. Shaw Floors right now at Cooper Floor Covering in downtown Aledo.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fast. Let's get together and chat to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them. See your local Country Financial representative today.
In Aledo, see me, Tracy Bigham.
John Waugh or Jason Potter. In Edgington, see me, Brent Bigham.
On the season, 4-1. In conference playing the Track West, coached by Larry Anderson in his 5th season. The Chargers will start tonight. 6-foot senior Cale Filler at 5 points, 2 rebounds per game. 6'3" junior Joe Norton, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3. Orion tonight. In there for the sick Finley Boyd is 6'5" junior Kellen Coonard at 4 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. For Mercer County, 10-9 in the starting lineup after missing Tuesday night's game because he was sick. 18.8 points and 5 rebounds per game for McPeak. Holden DeMuth, the senior, at 8.5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists per game. Rebounds per game for the senior low post presence. Orion Road black uniform tonight, white lettering, white numbers, the Orion Charger O logo in red. Jerseys read Golden Eagles across the chest in gold lettering with blue trim and then a blue and gold stripe down the side of the shorts. Orion moving from right to left. In the first half, Mercer County from left to right. It's Andreessen jumping against Clark. Played. Owens makes the catch in the paint. Ball poked away by Finley and picked up by Andreessen. Orion turns it over on their first best possession of the night. Mercer County quickly ahead. McPeak left wing 3 off the back. Coonert left corner. He'll launch a 3-ball off the side of the backboard. Rebound tipped by Owens, but it's picked up by Spencer Andreessen. Kind of a sloppy offensive start for both teams so far. 30 seconds into the game. It's 0-0 with the wind chills at 20 below 0 outside. Him tries to take it left. He's cut off. Dribble penetration stopped as he hands it off to Andreessen out top. Dribbles to the top of the key. Finley swings the ball to Brady McPeak. Back to Finley, top of the key. Lengthy possession here for the play in the first in a scoreless game. Andreessen takes a ball screen from McPeak. Whistle and a foul on Orion. And the foul whistled on Kyler Owen. Starting McPeak. DeMuth with it across the timeline. Angles right. Passes to Toby Finley back to the basket. Now Lucas Marston top of the key. Andreessen with it. Short corner left side in the low post. McPeak spins. Reverse layup. He missed it. That was a nice move to get free on the back of the rim. No good. Rebound loose. And finally corralled by Mercer County and Holden DeMuth on the far side of the floor. 6 minutes to play in the first. Scoreless as DeMuth hesitates in the paint. Puts one up. Stop, kicks it to Marston left wing, now left of the circle, DeMuth with it, still scoreless, 5:50 to play in the opening period, 2 steps by DeMuth in the paint, he's whistled for a travel. I don't know if that was a travel, he just kind of took 2 really slow steps, attempted a shot, yet spins on Finley, he'll take an off-balance 15-footer and draw the foul. And 2 free throws coming up for Owens, it looked like Finley got a piece of the elbow on the contest, and Owens to the, he scored more than 40 in 2 games this season, his career high 45. And missed a game this year as well, but is back, luckily, playing down the stretch in his senior year. 2-0, Owens makes both. Chargers set up the 2-2-1. Full court pressure, and then the 20 to play in the first quarter. Owens across the timeline, passes to Kunert left wing. Filler to Will Clark, top of the key. Norton head fakes the 3, blows by Marston all the way. Game with the layup, he gives the Chargers the lead back 4-2. DeMuth in the back, or Owens on him. Up the near sideline for Finley. DeMuth trailing, he lofts it ahead where it's caught by Andreessen inside the 3-point line on the baseline left side. Back to DeMuth, he'll penetrate. Mercer County, this is how they want to play. As the Chargers in a 2-3 zone in the half court. Right side, Finley tries to drive it. Norton does a good job staying in front, throws it over the top of the defense to McPeak, and now left wing DeMuth, back to McPeak, right of the circle. With 4:15 to play in the first. Owens up the far sideline for Orion, passes to Norton, now swings it to Kellen Kunert. Out top, Cale Filler over to Owens, right of the circle. Mercer County man-to-man, Kunert to Filler. Left corner, head fakes. Now he breaks the press. They get middle of the floor for McPeak. Picks up the dribble in the lane. One hands it out to DeMuth. He sidesteps in the paint. Nowhere to go with Clark with his hands up. McPeak left side, bounce pass short corner for Andreessen. Clark, the rebound goes right to Finley, though, who is crashing from the right side. Picks it up, high post for Marston. Has his back to the basket, pivots through and gives it back to Finley. Second chance opportunity here for Mercer County. 3:15 to play in the first. Back to McPeak as he brings it towards the center of the floor. Left side, it's DeMuth. He lobs it right corner for Finley. Now back to McPeak. Low post, Andreessen. Good play by Norton on the wing from the midway point of the first quarter. Ball into Marston. Now DeMuth tries to take it baseline. He's cut off, spins away. Ball ripped away by Norton again. And from his backside, he pops it up to Filler. So this will be Owens' third and fourth free throw attempts of the first quarter. That foul goes on Andreessen, who got a piece of Owens from the help side. Second team foul against Mercer County. 2 free throws for Owens, who, as we mentioned the first time, that one touched the rim. His first 2 free throws didn't. It's 8-4. DeMuth checks out. Xavier Hoffman, a senior for Mercer County, in off the bench. A little under a point per game. He played really good minutes, though, for Mercer County on Friday. Finley, as they get it across the timeline. McPeak trailing, has it to the volleyball line. Orion closes out with high hands. McPeak inside the center circle, swings it against the 2-3 zone to Hoffman. McPeak out top. Now been tipped away by Kunert into the bleachers, and it'll stay with the Golden Eagles. Officials tonight, 2-3 zone defensive. They extend the pressure, though, at the top. Really get out and guard near the half-court line. Andreessen takes it to basket. Euro steps, foul, count it, +1. He split the 2 defend by 3. 2:06 to play in the first quarter. Free throw by Andreessen is up and good. He's got 5 points. 9-7, Orion leads it. Sub out very often. A lot of the time he plays all 32 minutes, so he's coming back from being sick. Filler has it left corner for Orion. Norton over to Owens right side. He'll attack it at Hoffman to Norton left. Kunert, the newcomer to the starting lineup with Boyd out tonight, shoots 37% from 3 hits. That one, and it's 12-7. He's 6'5", a nice kind of stretch big for Orion. Chargers back up 5. They answer the 3-point, tries to drive it on Kunert, cut off by the zone, and now out to Hessman, who goes high post for Marston, spins away from Clark into the corner. Andreessen, top of the key to Muth, doesn't pull the trigger on the 3-pointer, hesitates, puts up, actually passes out of the float. Hessman, here comes Owens to guard it. Pass tipped by Owens, stolen by Norton, 2-on-2. Norton to the glass, rises, finger roll rimmed out. Owens got the rebound, up, he's fouled, counted, and 1. Was able to get off the ground quicker, pulled it down, went right back up and drew the foul. That's Andreessen's second personal. Owens has 6 in the first quarter. That's about 2.5 points and 1 rebound per game. Free throw by Owens. He's 5 for 5 from the line in the first quarter. It's 15-7, 8-point lead for the Chargers. As Orion will bring in Owen Voorhees, a 6'1" senior off the bench at about 2 points. Marston in the backcourt, throws it cross-court for Hoffman, who catches with his feet straddling the half-court line, and then Maher swiped at the ball as Hoffman brought it across the timeline and picked up a foul in the front row right at midcourt. He's the only person in the front row on the far side of the floor. Hoffman has it left of the circle, forced to pick up the dribble by Voorhees. Hoffman pivots, finds McPeak, 30 seconds, 15 seconds for the quarter. Mercer County down 15-7. As DeMuth has it, Right side, now McPeak with 8 seconds for the quarter. Guarded by Norton in a low defensive stance. 5 seconds. Here comes the ball screen. Ball knocked away. 1 full quarter in Aledo tonight. The score, Orion 15, Mercer County 7 on WRMJ.
During a heart attack, every minute matters. Experiencing symptoms of a heart attack or stroke, call 911 immediately to get help and treatment as quickly as possible. At Mercy One Genesis Aledo, quick access to medical care can be the difference.
4 kids normally. I don't know if they were given like the option if they wanted to come or not, but 4 cheerleaders are in the house for the Chargers. And the visiting fans, they were clapping. Isn't here. It's like a kind of weird atmosphere with how loud it normally is in this gym, especially for these Friday night conference games. 15-7 Orion leads as we start the second quarter, and one of the officials just made probably. Right wing Norton has it for Orion, over to Will Maher left of the circle. Reverse it back to the right wing where it's caught by Norton. Mercer County in man-to-man defense. Chargers with a basket, go up by double digits for the first time. Sideline for Mercer County. He's trapped against his own, finds McPeak, who has just 2 points so far. DeMuth, right wing, splits through 3 defenders. Off balance floater, high off the iron of that. It's 17-10. Norton to Voorhees, swings it to Maher, left corner, lobs it looking for Peterson into the hands of Mark. Dribbles into traffic, but passes the ball to McPeak, back to DeMuth, right corner, low post, it's Marston. Shovels it back to DeMuth, who head fakes the 3-point attempt. Dribbles to the top of the key. Voorhees stays in front of him. DeMuth drives, Euro steps into contact. Goes to Finley. Now Marston over the top of the key. They look to run McPeak off an off-ball screen. Instead, entry feed it down low for Andreessen. Flash to the basket. Marston spins. Could score 6 straight. And then the ball is taken away by from Norton by Andreessen to McPeak. It's an 8-0 run. Just like that. 17-15 timeout Orion. 5:41 to play in the second. It's a 2-point Orion lead, 17-15 on WRMJ.
At CBI Bank and Trust, our mission is to develop long-term relationships with our CBI Bank and Trust will work alongside you to provide financing solutions meeting the needs of your operation. And that's a responsibility we take seriously. Call us today to see how CBI Bank and Trust can add value to your farm operation.
Member FDIC.
Up to the second row. He was just sitting there watching the game. 17-15, Mercer County currently on an 8-0 run. It's Orion ball as we resume play. 5:35 to play in the second. Filler over to Maher right with a 3 here. They've scored 8 straight points here early in the second quarter. 5:15 to play in the first half. 17-15. Golden Eagles with the ball down to Finley. Guarded by Owens out top. Hands it off to McPeak. His legs. DeMuth backs back out towards the center stripe. 4:55 to play. Andreessen takes a ball screen, takes it all the way to the basket, up, and the game is Filler through, goes between his legs. Filler comes through a double screen up top. Maher turns the corner, bounce pass, pick and roll. Kunert, lefty layup, breaks the 10-0 run on the pick and roll. Chargers back up to 19-17, 4:30 to play in the 2-3, and then Maher poked the ball away from DeMuth. It goes out of bounds along the far sideline. That would have been picked up by Chip Filler if he was allowed to still be in the front row, but he was in the second row, so it banged off the first row of bleachers, which are vacant now. High post Marston, they sag off him at the free throw line, doesn't turn to the basket, back out to DeMuth. Now McPeak whips it left corner for Finley. Left side McPeak with it, under 4 minutes to play past the midway point of the second quarter. 19 long possession here for Mercer County. Right side, it's DeMuth with it. McPeak got free, right corner 3 for the lead. High off the iron, no good, and Will Clark rips down the rebound for Orion. McPeak had a good look there. He doesn't miss those very 40% from beyond the arc. He had 17 and made 5 threes the last time these teams played in an 82-39 win for Orion. Back in early December, they break the presses. DeMuth throws it the length of the floor for Andreessen, who was open, trying to throw it to the opposite corner for Filler. It was way wide open. It hit off the mat underneath the basket before it got to him. That's the 3rd turnover of the night for the Chargers. Substitution for Orion, Maher out, and 6'1" junior Aaron, who brings it across the center stripe. Nearly shoveled his feet on the catch, but got the ball back to DeMuth. Now Tanner Hespin has re-entered the game for Mercer County. Has the ball left side, double teamed in the corner, splits through the trap. And now near the timeline as Finley has it way back out top. Andreessen pump fakes, takes it at Clark, flips it up, scores it. The foul, though, on the floor with 2:08 to play. Throw it in under the basket here, trailing 22-17, 2:08 to play in the first half. DeMuth Counted 4. He finds Hessman, who has to climb the ladder to make the catch with the outstretched arms. Handoff back to DeMuth, right of the center circle. About personal second team foul against Orion. Marston in. Hessman out for Mercer County. Clark exits for Orion, and Brian Peterson re-enters the game. It's 22-19, Orion by 3. DeMuth is a 50. All of them coming in the first quarter. Moore has it top of the key over to Filler right side, directing traffic. It's Mercer County playing man-to-man defense. They're starting to face guard. Owens away from the ball. He comes off a double screen. They get it to him. He attacks the sideline for Finley, brings it to the top of the key, trailing to play DeMuth, who has 9 points in the first half. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc tonight. Left corner, Andreessen. Here's the trap. Throws over the top of Moore. Back to Finley towards the half-court line. At DeMuth, he'll take 2 big steps up in the paint. He's fouled again. He'll go back to the line. This is about the most aggressive DeMuth has looked up to, with 56.3 to play in the second. Free throw up and good. He's got 10 points. 56 seconds of the first half. 24-21, Golden Eagles lead, 56.3 to play in the second quarter. Here's the free throw by DeMuth, and he missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound, though, Mercer County got it. And now Marston with it right side. They sag off him with Cooner, and Orion playing man-to-man defense. Clock under 30 seconds. Now they come out to guard Marston here late in the first half. 15 seconds to play. Marston goes to DeMuth right side. 10 seconds for the half. He's guarded by Filler. They clear out for him. He'll drive by his defender. Nowhere to go. That will end the first half of play. Orion leads by 3 as we head to the locker room. At the half, it's Orion 24, Mercer County 21 on WRMJ.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread.
Did you know that Zinc Excavating offers septic services? That's right. For septic installation, pumping, and maintenance, call the experts at Zinc Excavating. For water line, trust Zinc Excavating to get the job done right. Think Zinc. Call Corey Zinc today at 309-337-4569.
Make this the year to make the money you spend count. Shop at Rewards members. Sign up today online at HuffmansFarmandHome.com or visit Huffman's Farm and Home in Fort Madison, West Burlington, and Aledo. The right place at the right price.
After purchase that are second to none. You can always expect that prevailing attitude of excellence. After they've worked so hard to earn your business, they intend to keep it. So stop in.
We're inside of Mercer County High School, though, where we have a fun game brewing. 24-21, Orion leads at halftime. Chargers' largest lead was 17-7. Orion then scored 5 in a row to get back up 22-17. Chargers have led from that point on. 24-21 the spread here at the break. It was 15-7 Orion at the end of the first quarter. Chargers have had 7 players get is 5 for 5 from the free throw line. All 5 of those attempts are taken and made by Kyler Owens. Chargers turned it over 3 times. 3 for 4 from the line in the first half. Golden Eagles also turned it over 3 times in the first half. Now, the last time that these teams played, Orion won the game. A second quarter that the Chargers outscored the Golden Eagles 34-10 in and put that game away early. So the 2 games these teams have played against the Orion hosts annually, 56-40. That game was a 1-point game, though, at halftime. That night, Mercer County lost 82-39, if you can believe it. That game was tied 16-16. 3 made 3-pointers in the first half of tonight's contest. 24-21 is the Orion lead at the break here. Our halftime coverage will continue.
Won't open. It's time to call Mercer County Garage Doors, your local experts for smooth, reliable garage door installs, repairs, and replacements. You don't have to settle for the 2-2.
When life life tackles you with unexpected collisions, Brad's Collision Service in Owito is your MVP. Our expert team will get you back in the game. Provider of truck bed upfitting services. Turn your truck bed into a highly functional, organized, and efficient workspace. Brad's Collision Service, 309-582-2413 or Brad's Collision Service.
Information is right at your fingertips on your cell phone. Check balances, transfer funds, and more wherever you are. Manage your finances on the go with Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois' mobile banking.
Vision conditions or eye health problems can face many barriers in life, academically, socially, and athletically. Mercer County Family Eye Care can help break down these barriers and help your children. 106 South College Avenue, Aledo.
All right, back on WRMJ. WRMJ.com as halftime coverage continues. Orion 24, Mercer County 21 as both clubs make their way back onto the floor. Our halftime scoreboard presented over at Monmouth Roseville where Riverdale holds a 1-point lead in the second quarter, 19-18. Riverdale on top of Monmouth Roseville right now. A couple of Western Big Six games going on. Rock Island leads Quincy 11-1 and UT. So they've struggled and taken a big step back. Really weird with as strong as they were the last 4 years that they kind of fallen back down. With Orion leading Mercer County. We're back with the third quarter after this on WRMJ.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread the word. Talk of the town, oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Hi, my name is Jack Doherty. Call Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement today for a free estimate. My dad will take care of your house just like he takes care of mine.
Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement, because your home deserves the best.
Point guard Finley Boyd, who's out sick. Mercer County starting five of Toby Finley, Brady McPeak, Holden DeMuth, Lucas Marston, and Spencer Andreessen will begin the second half on the floor. It doesn't feel the same without the left in the second half. Orion from left to right. Officials tonight, Terrence Simmons, Dave Sargent, and Doug Jones. Orion rode black uniforms, Mercer County home whites. I love the 10-0 run to knot the game up at 17 before Orion responded, scoring 5 straight to push back in front. Marston has the left of the circle, 7:40 to play in the third. Orion starts and Mann makes the catch beyond the volleyball line, about 3 feet in front of the center stripe. Dribble handoff for McPeak inside DeMuth goes to Marston left wing. Now Finley with it. They try to run McPeak hands away and let it go. I don't think anybody was really sure who that was last touched by. They give the ball to Orion. Chargers get the stop to start the second half. 7:05 to play in the third. 24-21. Orion by 3 with the ball. Filler takes a ball screen, picks up the dribble. Game won't go. An unfortunate bounce off the rim as Marston was all alone underneath for the rebound, but it bounced off over his head. Rebound to Orion. Cooner to Will Clark, right corner to Owens. Top of the key, swings it to Norton, reverses it to Owens, down into the corner. And good for Owens. He's into double figures with 12. That's his first 3 ball of the night. Shoots 42% from 3, and it's 27-21. 6-point lead for Orion. DeMuth gets in the paint, shovels it back to the top of the key for McPeak. To DeMuth, who scored 10. Hit the basket. Rebound to Clark. Here comes Orion up 6. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. Owens drives to 2 defenders, kicks to Norton. Euro step to the basket, and he scores it off the glass. It rolled around the bounce pass to DeMuth, trailing now Finley with it. Short corner left side for Andreessen, rifles it through the zone to the top of the key for DeMuth. And now McPeak back to DeMuth. Orion, they went to the 2-2-1 floor, and they've started doing it here in the second half of the season in 20-25-26. 5:10 to play in the third. 29-21. Low post, Andreessen going to work. Clark knocked it away. Andreessen pivots, pump fakes out to McPeak. Deep. Owens, jump pass. Filler, left corner 3, trying to answer. No good. Rebound to Clark. He saves it along the baseline to Filler. Picks up the dribble. Over to Norton, right wing. Head fakes the 3, takes it at Marston. Muscles up. Ball ripped away. Ball goes out. Pressure set up. They have Owens and Filler at the top of it, and they drop into the top of the 2-3 zone as Mercer County brings it across the half-court line along the near sideline over to Finley left side. 4:05 to play in the third. DeMuth left of the circle, picks up the dribble, goes cross-court, dangerous pass, got through to That's his second personal, and the first team foul on Orion in the third. 3:59 to play in the quarter. 29-24. Orion by 5 into Marston. He got away from the basket, under control, and lays it in. Great take to the basket by Owens. He's up to 14. different level of burst there. It's a 5-point lead for the Chargers, 31-26. DeMuth, one-handed pass head to end, feeling it. That's a shot you don't see him take normally off, and he missed it off the front of the rim, and the rebound bounces out of bounds. It'll go to Orion. 31-26. Chargers by 5, 3:15 to play in the third. Man-to-man defense for Mercer County. Alley-oop to him, and he lays it in. Nice pass from Clark. And Owens is up to 16 points. Chargers have scored 4 straight to get back up by 7 here. 33-26, 2:50 to play in the third. Middle of the floor there for and Xavier Hoffman in for him. 33-26, Orion by 7 with 2:36 to play. Bounce pass into Norton, up over Marson. Good contest by Marson, moving at a very fast pace. It's just past 7:30, and there's 2:32 to play in the third. Tuesday night, I was complaining on the air because brutal. Orion sets up the 2-2-1 as Maher comes back into the game. Mercer kind of gets across the timeline, Andreessen to Hoffman. DeMuth off the floor right now. Hoffman rips through, passes to Finley. He's challenged out. Back to McPeak. Head fake, sent the defender flying, and then Norton came over and tipped the three-point attempt. Owens couldn't grab it, though, as it was challenged at the rim off the deflection. Goes out of bounds, and Mercer County will keep it. As 9, 33-28, 5-point lead for Orion. Owens across the timeline, guarded by Hoffman. Between his legs, here comes the double team. Moves the ball to Maher. And now left of the circle for Filler to Norton. Not able to get it over to Owens. Step inside, and he scores it. Mercer County's 5th turnover. Owens has 20, and it's 37-28. 9-point lead for the Chargers. Andreessen makes the catch against the zone. Takes it to the basket. Is rejected at the rim by Norton, who pinned it. Andreessen to shoot 2, where he's 54% from the line on the season. His first free throw is good. That makes it 37-29. Orion's lead trimmed to 8. Hessman in for Marston. And before the second free throw is attempted, still has 1. 1:10 to play in the third, 37-29. Andreessen to shoot the back end here. Golden Eagles 4 for 5 from the stripe so far tonight. Here's the free throw by Andreessen. Rims out. Hoffman got the off. I thought Andreessen did a pretty good job there of staying vertical as Owens kind of came at him and created the contact, but the foul goes, the whistle goes the way of Orion here. 2 more free throws for Owens. He's got 12 points in the third quarter. 21 for the game. Aaron Moore in for Cale Filler for the Chargers. For Mercer County, J.J. Smock re-enters. He ahead to Hessman. Hessman across the timeline. Bounce pass middle of the floor for McPeak. Puts up a teardrop. Missed it. Hoffman rebound on the weak side. Lost it, but got it back. 6th turnover for Mercer County. 40 seconds to play. Maher slows down. Finds Owens. Catches. Fires for 3. Rims out. He was feeling it there. Rebound 2. Smock with 30 seconds to lead right now. 39-29 with Finley left of the circle. Ball knocked away. Moore trying to tie him up. Finley got it back. Got it to McPeak. Goes through his legs. McPeak trying to get it. Pushes it to Finley, who's still in the lane. Ball launches from 3/4 court. Sends it over the top of the backboard. It's a 10-point lead for Orion as we head to the fourth. Through 3 quarters, it's Orion 39. Mercer County 29 on WRMJ.
Same ownership. Employees that are not paid on commission or have quotas to make and only have your best interest at heart. See us today, First Community Bank.
Ready to help you find what you're looking for. That's what you'll find at Essig Motors. Here's Vance Young.
This month we have a 2025 Chevy Tahoe Premier, sterling gray metallic in color. Take it home.
39 is the Orion lead through 3 quarters. Chargers outscored the Golden Eagles 15-8 in the third to match their largest lead of the night here by double figures at 10. The Orion ball to start. Cooner right side for Orion to Clark. They try to post up Owens as Aaron Moore looks for him. Swings it to Maher, and now left side Cooner with it. Owens cuts through the Downey and McPeak. As he took that with Finley swiping at the ball. Looked like they got a piece of each other's arms. No whistle. We play on with 7:30 to play in the fourth. Golden Eagles down 10. McPeak drives in the paint. Stopped, and point lead for Orion. Mercer County with the ball. Finley out top, pressured by Owens. Man-to-man defense for the Chargers. His right corner, it's out of bounds. Last touched by Orion, they say. We'll stay with Mercer County. 6:58 to play in the fourth. 39-29 is the lead for Orion. It just feels like Mercer County has to be 45 to play in the fourth quarter. Finley has it left of the circle. Pressured by Aaron Moore. who's basically body to body with him, really playing close defense. Nearly a 5-second violation as he was dribbling the ball. That possession for the Golden Eagles, they come up empty. And we're nearly 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter, 6:15 and counting in the fourth, 39-29. Coonard with it. Makes the catch, curling to the basket on Finley, got underneath him all the way to the rack, he lays it in. Owens with 24 and Orion's up 12, 41-29, under 6 minutes to play in the fourth. DeMuth splits through the trap in the backcourt all the way to the basket.
Owens, it's his second. Team first.
First free throw by backhand here by DeMuth. He goes 1 for 2. He's got 11 points, and it's 41-30. Chargers by 11. As Hoffman came back into the game for Mercer, cashes a 3-ball. Well, he's having a huge second half. He's got 27 on the night. It's 44-30. Orion by 14. DeMuth in the backcourt across. Is able to push the ball ahead as he was fouled from behind. It'll be the second team foul on Orion in the fourth. That last foul went against Owens, which was his second. This one called on Maher. Man-to-man defense for Orion. Hoffman passes to Andreessen left wing, and just the Golden Eagles, they've had trouble getting in. Hoffman has it. Picks up the dribble, the foot in the lane, in a lot of trouble, and the Golden Eagles have to burn a timeout. 4:47 to play in the fourth. It's Orion 44.
New year, why not make a resolution that transforms your home? This year, pledge to walk on clean carpets with Cooper Home Comfort Solutions. Say goodbye to stains and hello to freshness. Our expert team will revitalize.
We're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We are part of a community that helps support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. Proudly owned, no matter what it looks like. See your local Country Financial representative.
In Aledo, see me, Tracy Bigham.
John Watt or Jason Potter. In Edgington, see me, Brent Bigham.
In Orion, see me, Julie Hess.
The baseline here for the Golden Eagles. DeMuth into Andreessen, back to the basket, shovels it back to DeMuth, turns the corner, good attack, great pass to Hessman, who lays it in. Great find by DeMuth. 4:20 and counting in the game, 12-point lead for Orion with the ball, 44-32. Maher turns the corner off the off-ball screen, attacks, and Hessman hangs in the air and banks it home. Maher puts the Chargers on, bounce pass Andreessen up, and he got good position on Norton and scored it. Andreessen has 12 points, and it's 46-34. Past the midway point of the fourth as Owens walks it across the timeline, dribbling the ball waist high with his rears towards the weight room at Mercer County High School. Clock stopped with 3:41 to play in the fourth. It's 46-34. Orion by 12 with the ball. Substitutions for the Charge. Filler, left wing. Owens ran through a screen, whistle, and a foul against Orion. It looks like, boy, that was a really late signal. Back within 9 or 10 with 3:35 to play in the fourth. They had a great rally late in the game against Sherrard last Friday as McPeak dribbles towards the elbow, bounce pass to Hoffman, back to the basket. He's at the elbow, racked away by Hessman, who hustled back, and it's picked up by McPeak. Here comes Mercer County, 3 minutes to play, down 12. McPeak has it right wing to move, top of the key, steps into a in all black. It's rebounded by Norton. Mercer County ball, or I should say Orion ball, up 12, under 3 minutes to play, clock at 2:45. 46-34 to the basket. Maher hangs, and the ball was tipped. The defense, ball knocked away. Orion in man-to-man defense, under 2.5 minutes to play now. 12-point lead for Orion. Andreessen to DeMuth. And now Hoffman and Andreessen takes it at Norton, 2 steps, lost his footing, fell down, rebound 2. Norton pass tipped on the outlet, deflected by Andreessen. It'll stay with the Golden Eagles as then it redirected off of the fingertips. The corner to the basket, bounce past Marston in the paint, out to McPeak, off balance 3 from way downtown, won't go. Off the back iron, Norton the rebound. Orion with the ball up 12, under 2 minutes to play. He has not fouled yet in the second half. They've not been called for one foul, or they fouled one time in the third. As driving to the basket, Norton, he is bumped on his way in. That foul on the flick into the game for the Chargers. He's got 5 points tonight, and Will Maher exits. Owens lobs the ball for Clark. Back to Owens. Finishes through contact over the top of Marston. Owens, that's his first shot attempt of the night. He shoots 27% from three. Timeout, Mercer County. 1:05 to play in the fourth. It's Orion 48, Mercer County 37 on WRMJ.
Pain and discomfort can keep you from getting rehabilitation. Call Mercy One Genesis Physical Therapy Aledo, 582-9190.
Witness to a unique combination of experienced bankers and hometown service. Our loan products can help your farm operations save money. Give me a call or stop in to see how we can add value to your
Point cushion for the Chargers. It's their ball of a timeout after Toby Finley knocked down a three-pointer for Mercer County. Clark will throw it in. Also on the floor for Orion, Norton, Coonert, Filler, and Owens. For Mercer County, DeMuth, McPeak, Finley, Hessman, and White to play in the game. Second team foul against the Golden Eagles in the fourth. It's called on Xavier Hoffman his first. So Mercer County saw us to foul the fourth with 50.7 to play. That's McPeak's first personal. Lincoln Scott will enter the game for the first time for Mercer County. He was in the starting lineup with the Golden Eagles playing shorthand. Carthage. Don't. If you don't have to from where we're located. Owens gets the inbounds pass from Filler. He's fouled with 48.1 to play in the fourth. Fourth team foul. Norton, he's fouled immediately with 47 seconds to play. So Norton shoots 60% from the line. He has 4 points tonight. Orion by Norton is off the front of the rim, no good. Ryan Peterson in for the Chargers. He replaces Clark, and for Mercer County, McPeak, Andreessen, Marston. And the back end by Norton, good. He goes 1 for 2, 12-point lead for Orion, 49-37, 46.
Price, go spread the word. We love the way you talk about us. 'Cause we're money proud, you're making Sexton Ford.
All right, back on WRMJ and WRMJ.com. 47 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. The score is Orion. Orion in the bonus. The Chargers have committed 3 team fouls on their end, so they still have 1 foul to give. Kyler Owens leading all scorers with 29 points for Orion tonight. In a game that'll be very well attended, I think, over at Orion High School. Ball into the backcourt for DeMuth as the clock ticking for Mercer County. Brings it across the timeline with 42 to play. Takes a ball from Andreessen again. Game. Timeout Mercer County after the make. 49-40 is the lead for the Chargers. 31 seconds to play on WRMJ.
Did you know that Zinc Excavating offers station and repairs, footings and tilings? Call Zinc Excavating. Need black dirt? Call Zinc Excavating. For all your excavating needs from A to Z, trust Zinc Excavating to get the job done right.
So they're going to need some help from Orion, either turning the ball over or missing a bunch of free throws. There's just 31 seconds left, and Orion holds a 9-point lead. Chargers' largest lead tonight has been 14. For Mercer County, DeMuth, Finley, Scott, Hessman, and Hoffman. Clark into Filler, who's fouled immediately by Toby Finley with 30. And then the second meeting between these teams, the first conference matchup, he made 5 threes. First free throw by Filler off the back of the rim, no good. We're still with for the Golden Eagles. So right now a 9-point lead for Orion. Filler will try to get this back to a 4-possession game if he can make the back end with this being a 9-point lead. 15-footer, he scores it. So here come the Golden Eagles again. 21.4 to play, 49-42. Orion's lead down to 7 on WRMJ.
Make this the year to make the money you spend a year exclusive to rewards members. Sign up today online at HuffmansFarmandHome.com or visit Huffman's Farm and Home in Fort Madison, West Burlington, and Aledo. The right place at the right price.
They get it into Filler again, back to Clark, and or I should say that's Filler, Filler foul. So he's going to go back to the line where he just missed 2. Is the free throw by Filler with the Chargers up by 7. It is up, and it is no good. It rims out. So this is still a 7-point as a team. 20.7 to go. It's a 7-point lead for Orion. Filler ready to shoot the back end. It is up. Missed seconds remain. And it'll be virtually impossible now for Mercer County to get back into this game with missed 4 straight free throws. Orion is a team 1 of 6 from the line in the fourth. They lead at 49-42. Filler's first free throw is on its way.